Hey Hero, what is the topic today?
Nothing much, but you, when I try to influence you to do some things, but you are not influenced much. But have you come across any influential persons?
Yeah, I mean, you try to influence me. That's okay. That's a very bold thing because I never get influenced by anyone since my
Hmm.
childhood. In my entire life, I got influenced by two people.
Okay.
So one is Ayn Rand,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is Ripu Bhatia.
Mm-hmm.
Ripu Bhatia, probably not many people know about him compared to Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand is very famous, of
Mm-hmm.
course. Yeah.
But I will be get influenced just like that. One person I really like is like RG philosophy, even though you may not agree with me, but
Hmm?
hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you got influenced by Ram Gopal Verma,
Yeah,
film
I like
director.
his
Yeah,
philosophy
yeah,
and his way of thinking, that kind
yeah.
of stuff.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
And you got a lot of videos.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that is available.
Yeah, I do follow this Ramoism, that kind of
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah. I mean, influence is very personal, right?
Yeah, of course it
Yeah,
is.
it's,
Yes, it is very subjective and it is
mm,
person to person
yeah,
changes.
because
Yes.
we are having individual lives.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that means that today topic is influentials,
Yeah, why
kind of.
can't we stick to one person? Like you said, like there are two persons
Yeah,
influenced you.
yeah,
Uh, since Ayn Rand is a philosopher,
yeah,
and let's talk about Ripu Bhatia. What do
yeah.
you say?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, for me, at any day, I will talk about Ripu Bhatia because I like him so much.
Yeah, like you said, I don't know anything about him.
Yeah,
I mean, if I Google, I can come across some information,
yes,
but I don't know anything about him.
yeah.
So is he? He's another philosopher like Ayn Rand?
No, no, no. He's not. He's no philosopher. He's
Hmm.
just like you and me.
Okay.
He's like a normal guy.
Hmm.
He lives in New Zealand,
Hmm.
and then he's about 25, 20, 26 years. He's a very young age.
Hmm.
So he went to Australia to pursue the journalism.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
to become
He was born in New Zealand and he went to Australia.
he born into Indian parents.
Ah. Okay.
So they are settled in New Zealand.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
And then he went to Australia to pursue the journalism to
Hmm.
become a journalist and to work
Yeah.
in some studios, this and
Hmm.
that. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then, yeah. So before going to his story,
Hmm.
I will tell you how it happened to me. I
Uh,
mean, how he happened to me like that.
okay. How do you come across his
Yeah,
story and that
yeah,
kind of stuff?
exactly. So this is a little dramatic story.
Hmm.
One day I went to, this is one of the Friday nights
Hmm.
when I was in California,
Okay.
San Francisco.
Okay.
Usually, me and my other friend usually go to these pubs,
Hmm.
uh, gentlemen clubs, pubs
Hmm.
in
Hmm.
San Francisco.
Hmm.
And we are living in Berkeley.
Hmm.
So from Berkeley to San Francisco is about an hour drive.
Hmm.
So we did all our stuff there, and
Hmm.
then around 2:30, 3 or something in the morning, we back to our places.
Hmm.
Then I couldn't able to sleep because of the alcohol, because of all other things what I did in the pub, and that's a different matter.
Hmm.
But I couldn't able to sleep.
Hmm.
Then I just surfing in the internet.
Hmm.
And I don't know, maybe it's some kind of random this and that. Then I got to see his story.
Hmm.
It's like an article. It's a
Hmm.
very short article.
Hmm.
And then I started reading about him,
Hmm.
and then watching some videos and searching for any videos available about him, this and that. I was super interested.
Hmm.
This is how it happened.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in the following days, he became my possession
Hmm.
for at least 2, 3 weeks, maybe a month or 2 months or something like that. I
Hmm.
keep on reading about him,
Hmm.
keep on watching the videos about him, and understand his life,
Hmm.
psychological levels, and all these things. Yeah, yeah. This is how it happened.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So now it is interesting. You are saying like he is no celebrity, and how he influenced you.
Yes. Then for that one, we need to. I need to tell about his life, what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So as I said, he moved to Australia for doing a master's in journalism or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then uh, one day he got these meningococcal infections.
Okay, is it like getting coronavirus? Is it like simply like that?
No, it's not a virus, it's like a bacteria.
Uh-huh.
Coronavirus cannot kill you rapidly. You
Okay.
may die also,
Yeah.
but meningococcal is very aggressive thing. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't respond to that a proper treatment for
Mm.
this bacteria,
Mm.
then it will spread you rapidly,
Mm.
and then it will, in a simplistic terms, it will chew you the organs.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very. It is coming from a Neisseria class. You
Mm.
know gonorrhea?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, our Dr. G. Samaram talks about all the time gonorrhea,
Yeah, yeah.
STD, this and that, right?
Yes.
So gonorrhea is like a very common term.
Mm.
So Neisseria gonorrhea is the scientific term for the bacteria that causes gonorrhea.
Mm.
And it's the same class.
Mm.
It is a Neisseria meningitis.
Mm-hmm.
So it causes like meningococcal infections. It's a bacteria.
Mm.
So once you got this one, you have
Mm.
to go. You have to see the symptoms, and you have to diagnose the symptoms very precisely so that you can able to get the treatment very quickly. Otherwise, it will spread like anything.
But what are the typical symptoms? And
You got yeah, vomitings, chills, and red spots. It's very rapid,
mm.
and you got chills like in a level of highest level possible. Your skin becomes like a cold,
Mm.
completely like ice. That kind of a chills you got it.
What's the typical time to get these
It's
symptoms?
I mean once you got infected in a proper dosage,
Mm.
then it's like hours, like 6 to 7 hours,
Mm.
maybe 10 hours or something like that. After 10 hours, you start chewing up your organs
Mm.
basically,
Mm.
and then you have to respond to that one. And then same thing happened to him in the night, and then he was living alone in Australia because his parents are living in New Zealand.
Mm.
So that time, when he called the ambulance, this and that, and that will take some time. And then by the time he joined to the hospital, admitted to the hospital, and then all of his some of his body is getting deteriorated because of
Mm.
this infection,
Mm.
and the doctor has to remove his two legs and
Mm.
two arms, like limbs, to further save him, not to spreading to the brain. If it reaches to the brain, and then you are basically done for life.
Okay, it will be like a death, or it will go into a coma.
It will be like a death.
Okay.
Yeah, and then through blood stream, it spreads rapidly. For example, in his case, it traveled to the nose area
Mm.
also.
Mm.
So the doctor has to remove his nose also. I
Mm.
mean, it's basically to whatever the place in the body it travels there and start chewing up, giving a lot of infection. That flesh has to be removed from the body,
Mm-hmm.
not to have a further spread.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know whether you mentioned it or not. How did he get this virus?
I think, I mean, usually the transmission route for this virus is having a kissing,
Mm-hmm.
like a saliva,
Mm.
and then swimming pools,
Mm.
and then exotic places.
Mm.
Exotic places like, for example, you go far from the city, and then you try to climb a tree, or
Mm.
you try to have some swimming in the water, the stagnant waters. So all these places where the meningococcal is in high in dosage, yes. That's its habitat, yeah.
Is it a kind of a common bacteria? It's a rare.
It's very rare bacteria. It's not like a common bacteria.
Okay,
No,
okay, okay.
and it's not STDs also. It's not
Okay.
STD. I mean, it's in the same class of Neisseria,
Uh-huh.
but it's not a sexually transmitted disease.
Okay.
So, I mean, through saliva, it will definitely transmit it, but that is not a, I mean, there are many other bacteria transmit through saliva.
Mm.
STD, it is not classified as STD. STD it has to have some body fluids.
Mm-hmm.
So that's different.
Mm.
But it's in the same class, Neisseria.
Yeah, coming back to the story, you were saying like he was hospitalized and
Yes.
some of the organs was removed.
Yeah, no, not the organ, the limbs.
Okay.
Limbs got removed, and then he had to lose his nose,
Mm-hmm.
and his figure got changed.
Mm.
So yeah, if you see his pictures in I mean, the pictures are available in the internet.
Mm-hmm.
He's such a pain, and yeah, you will be devastated in a soul level of Bhagavad Gita.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a soul, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was superly devastated by looking at his pictures, this and that, because I can able to compare his pictures before the meningococcal infection,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not very handsome. He's a very good looking guy,
Mm.
and having a lot of aspirations. He's also like journalism, this and that, and in a developed country like New Zealand and Australia, and having a parents settle there. He has a beautiful life, and then you can able to you can see the pictures of him in the internet having a party with the girls, with the friends, this and that. Those pictures is like related to my life. I may not be that good looking like as him. I can do. I mean, yeah, but I still have like a very good life there. I mean, I can be able to relate to that life, and then suddenly it becomes the life got changed, and then that's where he picked courage from the life, so much bravery to handle such kind of situation and try to survive from that survive meningococcal infections. Recovery takes some years, and then he has to get back his own life. Like he's a guitar player, and he's pursuing the journalism studies and this and that, and then he's playing guitar now with the help of some other supporting this and that, and he's kind of editor, and he's writing the blogs, this and that. I mean, he's getting his life back somehow, but to get that kind of a state. And then getting life back is like it's a lot of courage and a lot of bravery. So that's why that I attach to him because of his courage and the bravery that he showed, and he exhibit that one in his life. That's where I connected with him. Yeah.
So how does he influence you?
Yeah, it's because before Ripu Bhatia, and I was thinking that I am only guy who is having a lot of pain. Of course, in my life I subjected to many situations where that gives me pain. Physical pain, mental pain, all kinds of pains.
Yeah, everybody has it. But
yeah. I mean, before that, everybody has it. Of course, everybody has a money. Okay, but Reserve Bank is also having money. That's not your money, right?
Yeah.
So your money is your precious. So in that logic, everybody having a life pains, this and that. But your pains is so precious that you need to deal with them, right?
Of course.
Because you are not experiencing other people's pain.
That's true. Yes.
So, but that was my logic before that, my thinking. But then once the Ripu Bhatia came to my life, and then I'm thinking my pains, my physical pain, mental pain, whatever the pains I have so far in my life. Compared to him, it's like a pebble is comparing to Everest. And he is being the Everest, I am being the pebble. Yeah. So, and then from that moment, my thinking got changed that if I get any pain in life, then that is not even pain anymore. Because I have a lot to compare with. Then that definitely helps me, actually. Helps me, and then that's why I became a fan of him. So, if it is opportunity in my life, I will go and meet him, definitely. He's no celebrity, he's just a writer guy. But then I can, in my life, he's definitely celebrated personality. Yeah.
But have you tried to get in touch with him, like getting his?
No, I have not tried, but I will try soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I will try also soon. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I will definitely meet him. Yeah, and I want to meet his mother and father also, because his mother is so brave, so courageous. I mean, to see her son in such a condition, and she's giving interviews this and that in YouTube interviews. So she's also very supportive, and she's very courageous. So I think, for example, my mother wouldn't survive if my mother would have seen me in that kind of situation. I don't think so. But probably his courage is coming from his mother or his father. His father is also very courageous. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether you know this. He is the only child.
I think no. They have two daughters also.
Okay.
But he is the only male child.
Okay. Yeah, that's a different.
Yeah. But still. Still, if you see your baby, I mean your son is like that, any mother wouldn't able to digest that one.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
You need to have some character, a strong character to handle that kind of situations. Yeah. But this is no crime. When the meningococcal infection is like no crime. It just happened just like that. It's like a fate. Fate gives some kind of lightning in his life and then takes something back. Something like that. I mean, this is like a very sad story, but Ripu is turning the sad story into an inspirational story. He inspired me. I am somewhere in Sweden. When he inspired me, I was in the United States, and I am in Sweden now. Okay, but he is somewhere there in Australia. And whatever when the event is happened is like some time ago. But he inspired me, and he didn't know that he inspired me, right? So I can be. There are many people like me. So he is definitely inspirational personality. I never forget him. In my life.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you this thing. Like, can you tell me when it happened, like that year wise?
Yeah, I think it's 2012 or something like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, 2012, I think, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 2012, 2011 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay, you came across
I, I,
about.
no, sorry. It happened maybe 3 years, like 2009, 2008, something like that. I came across in 2011.
Okay.
That time I was in the States. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the year. Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. So I think 3, 4 years before or something like that.
Mm.
He was like 25 or 26 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's very engaged when he got this one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see the pictures
Mm-hmm.
of before and after, any heart would melt, man.
Mm.
Any heart would melt. If you read the articles, if you know more and more about him, then you will feel your heart will be heavy, become very heavily, and you will think about him for at least for some days. Yeah. That's much personal persona you can get, yeah, about him.
Yeah, and about regarding the virus, I mean, of course, it is a
Bacteria.
yeah regarding the bacteria.
Mm.
So you said like it happened in Australia.
I don't know when. Yeah, he was in Australia when he
Yeah,
got infected. Probably in Australia, yes. Yeah.
and you said like it's a rare bacteria.
It's a rare bacteria.
But can you find the same bacteria in other parts of the world?
Yeah. It is everywhere. If you see the habitat of meningococcus, it's all over the world.
Okay, can you get any signs where if it is there or not, something like that?
No, bacteria you cannot see that. You cannot.
Of course,
Yeah. You cannot track back the virus transmission or the bacterial transmission if it is a rare thing.
I mean to say like if it is a flowing water, it may not have, or if it is a
It's a
stagnant.
stagnant water.
Okay.
The flowing water, usually flowing waters is like a harmless waters. If it is a stagnant water, all the ecosystem is there.
Okay.
So usually exotic waters and stagnant waters one should not swim. That's what I got it from, not before Ripu story. I got it from other experience. My friend got this infection, not the meningococcal infection, but some other infection. He swam in the stagnant waters. That's also very dangerous infection. But then he suffered for a few weeks.
Okay.
So there I learned that I shouldn't do any stagnant waters.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I swim only inside pools, maintained pools. I don't go for the exotic waters, 100%. Yeah. Though I got a lot of opportunities in my life, so but then I restrained myself from that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean this is good for you also for the future. You should avoid. Transmission with the saliva also, but that you cannot avoid if you want to kiss a girl. That you cannot avoid. But other methods, of course, you can avoid, right? Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yes. Anyway, I don't know much swimming, so don't worry about me.
Yeah, but in future, maybe you can learn and you can do the stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody want to become like a Ripu. Not the inspiration, but like that kind of nobody shouldn't get any meningococcal infections. There are other people also who got meningococcal infections and who lost their legs and all the arms and whatever it is. But that's also there. That's also there. But somehow this guy is, I could with this guy. Probably he's also Indian origin. I'm also Indian origin. I'm also having this kind of a relatability about his lifestyle, my lifestyle, whatever it is.
So there is a much overlap.
Yeah, some overlap. Yeah, definitely. Yes.
In the lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. So this is about it. This is about Ripu Bhatia. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.